When I first started watching YouTube, I became enamored with these amazing lives that all the content creators showed. What I found myself watching the most was their routines. I did so hoping that I could copy theirs and somehow live their life, get away from my boring, mundane routines, and live one that's more put together and even romanticized. But what I came to realize, sadly, by trial and error, was that trying to live someone else's life only made mine harder. I was allowing myself to stay in a state of discontentment, always wanting something else and never satisfied with the present. Fast forward 5 years, and with a much healthier mindset due to my failures that I've experienced, I want to remind you and myself that 1, no one's life is what it seems. 2, mundane is beautiful. 3, all of our lives, routines, and habits are going to differ. And 4, only you know what needs to go and what needs to stay when it comes to living a peaceful, abundant, and healthy life. With that being said, here's my morning routine. A normal, mundane, thoughtful routine that allows me to start the day with intention. I can never predict what my days bring, but I can prepare correctly, or at least try my best to do so. So I've done all my routine tasks. Brushing my teeth, washing my face, grabbing my daily pink drink, more on that to come later. And now it's time to take care of my mind before the day starts and before my children wake up. I read a little bit, jot down my to-do list, write a few things that I'm grateful for, things that I'm working on, and anything else that feels stuck in my mind. I find that I'm much more attentive, calm, and focused when I get all of this out on paper first thing in the morning. And this is an easy place for me to stack up my healthy habits too. I get some red light on my face first thing. I get my mind in the right place. I'm drinking my mineral infused drink and I feel confident. I feel like I'm setting myself up for a good day. Then when I'm finished, I just continue tidying my room, make my bed. I love the feeling of a freshly made bed. It's my favorite way to set the tone for a clean and organized home. Good morning. You've already seen my morning, but I feel like I need to say good morning again because I'm right here in front of you. But I wanted to talk a tiny bit about my skin before we continue to the rest of my morning routine. You guys saw the pink drink that I was drinking from Peak Tea. It's called BT Fountain. And I wanted to share this with you because now that you know I'm pregnant, I really struggled with this red rash on my cheeks. And you guys, I've never really had skin issues. I mean, in high school, of course, I had a few things come up here and there, but I've never had skin issues. So I did not know what to do. I not only had like this redness, but it was like red dots everywhere on my cheeks. And I started drinking their BT Fountain drink. And it's just for youthful, brightening skin, deep hydration. This is part of their Radiant Duo. So this is their Peak Tea Sun Goddess Matcha, which is so good. You guys have been drinking these for about 3 weeks now. No redness on my skin. I was shocked. And I'm somebody who's like, yeah, you can use great stuff on your skin, but I think that good, healthy skin comes from within. And this stuff, like, I was just shocked. Like, it has these things on it that say deep hydration, youthful skin, and radiant skin, and it happened. Like, it happened to me. And I was just so, one, encouraged, got confidence back to just not wear makeup. I have nothing on my face right now, by the way. And I wanted to share this with you guys because you do ask me all the time what I do for my skincare routine, and you guys saw it's so minimal. My skincare routine is like what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, how hydrated I am, and this Radiant Duo has totally upped my game. And I say that because it made the biggest difference in my skin, one that I was very grateful for, because I'm in front of a camera all the time. They're so easy. They're so incredibly easy. Tate actually takes this, packs it in his little lunchbox, which is adorable. And for a limited time, you guys can get 15% off if you're in the market for something like this. I've been drinking Peak Tea for about 3 years. Their Rooibos tea is out of this world. So calming, so soothing. They have tons of options. So that's all. I'm just really happy my skin's back. And let's get on to the rest of my morning routine. My 2 little boys always wake up famished, and when I realized that's best for all 3 of us, Tate is already usually up and at work, but the best thing for us is to have food prepped and ready. I made some sourdough discard pancakes this morning, added a few teaspoons of collagen for an extra boost of nutrients, and although they aren't awake yet, it feels very, very nice to be prepared.
She stands on the sideline, dances slow and looks at me. She must be the sunlight, shines a little more tonight.
My breakfast, on the other hand, was very questionable. We were out of eggs, so I went with some leftover salsa chicken, avocado, salsa, a touch of sour cream. Then for the sweet portion of the meal, I had some pancakes, crunchy peanut butter, and a few slices of banana. Honestly, it was divine. Now it's time for me to get dressed. This is an essential piece of my morning because I am in my 2nd trimester and I am dragging by the end of the day. So in order to have a productive day, to be focused, to be on, I always need to be dressed and just feel put together. You guys, this set, I've never owned a set before, maybe like in PJs, but I'm just gonna stand up on here to show you how magical it is. Just so perfect. And you can wear it and get away with just living in comfy clothes, which I'm okay with in this stage of pregnancy. Okay, here's the thing. Sorry, the lighting still isn't amazing. My boys have been awake for a little bit, so filming this whole process is difficult because normally my outfit is on first thing in the morning, but because I was filming, that segment didn't make it. So I turned the TV on this morning for a little bit just so I could get ready, and now I'm going to go greet my children, feed them breakfast, and get on with our day. Like, the second half of my morning is my motherhood routine, which is completely different from what I'm doing to nourish myself and just to prepare for the day. They are the reason why I do this. They're the reason why I prepare. So I'm gonna go say good morning, do a few things, and I'm taking my pregnancy announcement picture today, so it's a big day. I'm excited.
Good morning,
Good morning, you. Now it's time for my morning chores. I always like to do these right after breakfast. I'm putting the dishes away, I'm loading the laundry. It's such a good flow for our entire family. I like to include the boys in this. Most mornings they know what their chores are because we've been practicing them for so long. So they have already done theirs. Now it's just time for me to get the rest of the pieces put together to help us start a lovely day. As you can see, these items have been sitting here for a while. At least I'm doing them now.
Settling in, settling down. Falling in love, not falling out.